Welcome. This is a 10-minute yoga stretch and flow to help you feel your best mentally and physically. We'll begin laying on our backs, hugging the knees towards the chest and just giving yourself a bit of love here, maybe rocking side to side. Taking a moment here to check in with self. We'll plant the feet on the mat and just begin to rock the knees side to side. Gentle rocking motion here, maybe taking the elbows in line with the shoulders for a bit of a stretch in the upper body and the chest. We'll bring the big toes to touch, allowing the knees to fall open. Naturally, the bottoms of feet will come to touch for a supine butterfly pose. Option here to modify by placing pillows underneath the knees for added height and support. Listen to the body here. It's never how far we can go into the pose, but how we feel along the way. So honoring the body here. We'll begin to draw the breath into the belly. As you exhale, softening the mid-back and the lower back, allowing the legs to be heavy, softening the inner thighs, the bottoms of the feet, the ankles. We'll gently release, lifting the knees up. We'll draw the knees into chest, grab the backs of the thighs, and just pull yourself up here. Coming right into a tabletop pose. Now you can do some cat-cows here if you are familiar with that, or just find some organic movement. So you can rock side to side, forward and back, circle the hips. Whatever feels best today, wherever the body takes you. Giving yourself this time to just really kind of flow with the movement and what the body needs. When you're ready, we'll come to a neutral spine, walking the hands forward as you start to melt the forehead down towards the mat for puppy pose. Now, option here to place the forehead on a block or a few books. Pause the video. Don't be shy to really take your time here if you need to modify. And we'll gently release, tucking the toes, pressing the hips up and back into your down dog. Generous bend in the knees here. Feel free to walk one leg, walk the other. And really being mindful here, pressing the mat away from you. Engaging the core. On an inhale, we'll step to the top of the mat, coming right into a half lift, flat back. Come up as high as you need. Exhale, take a fold, option to bend the knees, Allow the thighs to support your torso. Inhale, come to standing, hands reach up overhead. Exhale, heart center. We'll release the hands to our sides, taking the feet hip-width distance or further. And we'll just begin to sway the arms side to side. Don't hurt yourself here, just be gentle and just allow the arms to just sway. I like to think of just hitting one hand to opposite hip and so forth. Just kind of letting loose and be silly here. We'll start to slow our sway, coming back to center. We'll go ahead and interlace our fingers behind our back, pressing the fist towards the mat as you take your gaze up slightly, opening the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, begin to fold forward, bending the knees, and really allow the thighs to support your torso. You can keep the fists reaching back or draw them up towards the sky. Option here to shake the head, yes and no. Just let the head be heavy. And we'll gently release, coming right into a half lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back into a plank. As you exhale, plant the knees. We'll lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, untuck the toes for up dog, gentle back bend, slight bend in the elbows. Tucking the toes, exhale, send the hips back for down dog. Walk it out, pressing the mat away from you. On an exhale, plant the knees. Taking the knees nice and wide for a wide leg child's pose, taking the hips towards the heels, forehead or cheek to the mat. Option to modify once again. You can place pillows underneath the hips, underneath the torso for added height and support. Know that you should feel good in each pose. You should never feel pain, just a stretch. That's it, that's all, nothing more. Using your inhales to really create space, maybe even feel yourself lifting out of the pose. And as you exhale, completely surrender, even if it's just for a moment. On an exhale, begin to walk the hands over towards the left for a gentle side stretch. Naturally, you'll begin to draw the breath into that right side body. As you exhale, softening the upper back and the shoulders. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. Exhale, take them over towards the right. Drawing the breath into the left side body, left rib cage. Exhale, softening the upper back, the arms. Inhale, come back to center, rounding up one vertebrae at a time. Let the head come up last. Take your time. Perfect, resting the hands on your thighs, palms facing up. Taking a moment here to give yourself some gratitude for showing up to the mat today. Know that you are worthy of this time, and this space is here for you anytime that you need. We'll inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Thank you for joining. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on future videos and live streams.